初来日とお伺いしましたが、初めて日本に来られていかがですか？
Yes, I'm loving it so far. I've only been here for one day, but it's the best city ever. Anthony and I both we need to come and live here because the people are so lovely, your food is incredible, and the fashion is amazing. I'm loving it.
ありがとうございます。今、日本はかなり暑いと思うんですけれども、イギリスから来られて暑くて大変じゃないですか？
So this week is like very
Yeah, it is hot, but we've been to some other Asian countries before this where it's like a wet heat, like it's very humid. So this is actually really welcome for us. We were saying this is like it's just like being kind of like in the sunshine. It's quite nice.
では、日本に来てまだ1日ということでもしかしたらわからないかもしれないんですけれども、日本に来てやってみたいなと思うことはありますでしょうか？
So you've been here?
Yes, loads. We're here for 2 days. We're taking our only holiday of the year, and we're gonna take 2 days off in Tokyo. And we want to go shopping. We want to get some really good sushi, some authentic sushi. We want to do some karaoke, you could say. And I want to practice my Japanese. At the moment, I can say arigato. What do you say at the end?
Gozaimasu?
Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. And I can say watashi no namae wa Josephine desu. So I'm practicing. So that's my plan, just to eat food, buy some nice things, and practice my Japanese.
最新作の、ウルトラライフについてどんな作品か教えてください。
So yeah.
Yeah, so our second album, Ultra Life, was released a few weeks ago. It's an album about, I guess, the ups and downs of being human. So we all have days where we feel invincible and incredible, and then we all have days where we feel really lonely and on our own and really rubbish. And I guess Ultra Life is about finding someone or something that makes you feel ultra, that pulls you out of those bad moments and injects, life into your life, I suppose.
はい。
私もAWAで聞いているんですけど、これからもちょっと友達にもおすすめしたいと思います。
Awesome. ありがとうございます。
音楽単純な打ち込みでなくって、生の楽器音にこだわったとお聞きしたんですけれども、アナログシンセまで使っていらっしゃるそうですね。
So I heard that. Could you tell us the reason why?
We were really inspired by touring actually. So when you play live, there's such an energy in the room. You're playing to an audience and you're playing with live musicians. So there's the sense that it could all go wrong, but hopefully it never does. So we wanted to kind of capture that energy and that rawness in the studio. So loads of the songs are just live takes of the four of us just playing instruments and jamming, and we wanted to infuse it with that kind of sense of rawness and musicality, I suppose.
この作品は、音楽ストリーミングサービス上で、かなりヒットしたそうなんですけれども、AWAをはじめ、日本でも音楽ストリーミングサービスが徐々に浸透していっているんですけれども、ストリーミングサービスについてどう思われますか？
I think music streaming overall is brilliant because I guess from a business perspective, which is what music I guess ends up being about, is that as a fan you're continually paying the artist, I guess. So rather than just buying an album once, you're continually streaming and the artists are getting rewarded, which is really important. I think it's amazing for exploring new music. I use streaming services at home, and I guess the equivalent of going into a record store, you're browsing online and you can find loads of new artists and related artists. I think that's brilliant. The one thing I would say is that I think it's really important that new music still is given a proper platform on streaming services, because I think it's easy to get lost in the massive acts of the world who dominate the streaming services and the charts. And I think as long as streaming services are like, listen to all these amazing new bands, how about this, I think then it works brilliantly.
では最後に日本のファンへメッセージをお願いします。
Aishitaru, thank you so much for listening to our music, and we're so happy to be here in Japan playing our first ever Japanese show.